So, do you normally work with your friends or is it strangers?
Actually, I don't like working with strangers.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I think my friends, it's easier, you know, because they know exactly what
they understand
what I go for, what I like.
They understand you. They understand you. So, bro, tell me, how many times did it happen that when you feel like you featured someone, you featured your friend, and then you feel like this guy, I killed him? How often does that happen?
5 minutes later.
So tell me, are you a battle rapper?
No.
You're not?
No. Okay, sure. I love battle rap. I think I like how they put their lines together, put their stuff together.
Yeah.
Really, like I actually study their stuff. Like, you know, just go on YouTube, the next battle rap, watch their stuff, because the way in which they construct their stuff, and most of the time they actually do it on the spot. Like, I have to do a battle
on stage right now,
right on the spot, and I think that's just talent. You know, I think most recording artists don't have that. I don't want to call it exposure, but ability to do that, to make things up like the way the guys do. Only solely because they spend the time in the studio and trying to make a song.
2 hours later.
It is. Let me ask you a weird question, bro. Yeah, I was hoping that I'd say, I'd want to fire you, dog. If you weren't recording yet, I'd say there's seriously a problem.
Altercations just can't stop me, but my pain stop. It kind of drove you away.
Nah, it's fine. You'll edit, dog.
Yeah.
And now I forgot.
Life on a high, I left across the border. Happiness couldn't fill up the bottle. Now you get tired cause I'm getting caught up. Even though I was holding my phone.
What's going on, everybody? We're sitting here with our boy, our friend, ChriX. Yeah. Okay, so his real name is Tylon, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, tell us how you got to ChriX.
Chris. Okay, so high school. I used to dance. Big dancing, you know, like
no shady. What do you call it again? There was another move in primary school, right? Where the nigga would just drop their knees.
B-boying. That's what they call it, B-boying.
That's B-boying. Okay.
I didn't do that. I couldn't do that. I would love to do that, but no, I was just doing the normal. I did a bit of moonwalking at some point, but it was very Chris Brown like, you know. Yeah. So and I used to be that guy, wear shades at school, be like, what's happening? I didn't do music then. But so I think that was, I don't know, you know, high school people. Chris, what's up, Chris Brown? Like Chris Brown, whatever. Yeah. So it came from that, but but the Chris Brown thing was not a thing. It was just, I don't know, like it was Chris. Cool. Started calling me Chris.
Because when you were dancing, you just took out the.
Actually, initially it was young Chris because I was very young, scrawny and everything.
Yeah.
They used to call me young Chris, but over time it's just like the young went away.
And they stick to Chris.
But it's only the name Chris only came when I started rapping. You know, that was around actually after high school.
After high school. Okay. Yeah. So you started pretty late, bro. So okay, fine. When did you realize that you had a passion for actually writing music? Because I'd imagine that started a lot earlier. Yeah.
No, so prior to actually recording my first song, it was, poetry, trying to jot something on my phone. Actually, even in school, we had these. Actually, we had this one event, or do meteoric.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had this thing. It was a camp. Actually, they invited us, whatever. Part of the camp was us doing an act, whatever.
Okay.
So in that thing, there was some dancing involved, and then they wanted us to like do like a closing poem or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. I decided to write that.
Okay.
I don't know. I think prior to that, actually, like I said, I was still writing and everything, but I saw in that moment that I'm actually good at this.
Yeah.
Because that thing was like that was the first poem to actually be recited in an audience or to an audience.
Okay.
That was really dope. So from there. I was like, okay. Then my friend actually came across some of my notes. I had during exams sometimes I actually write some poems there as well.
Okay.
So this one time he actually asked for some of my notes and like give them to him, whatever, because I was done with my trick and all that stuff. So he went to my stuff like, yo, bro, you're actually really good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Man,
okay.
You know what? That's fine. But since then I was like, okay, cool. I had
kind of nosy though, but okay,
fine. This is my business, and this is yours. I am here. The problem is, you are also here.
Yeah, okay.
Fine. Okay. From there, from there, he said, "Nah, bro, jump on the beat."
No,
Okay.
not even jump on the beat. It was like, "Are you good at this?" But even then, he didn't know that I was thinking of doing music. I always had the idea that at some point I would do music, but it was never professional. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, only after then, when I got to varsity, my second year, that's when I started. I got my own studio equipment. Yeah, let's do this. But to record my first song, that started in first year December. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had
Okay.
homie of mine. He had a studio of his.
Okay.
I just pulled up there to watch them record. But like, then they were like, "Hey man, you should try something."
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. You know? Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about this then, bro. How long did it take for you to start dabbling with the software in terms of learning to produce?
I think that the software was like the biggest learning curve.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You were trying to record.
Those kicks and
I think it's not, when I started, I even thought, maybe this is not for me.
Yeah,
because I started recording myself. Like I said, I had my studio and everything, so I didn't know how to use the equipment. So yeah, when I recorded myself, when I got everything, got the software and everything, I was just figuring out, okay, fine, how do you get the mic to connect? How do you get the speakers to connect? And how do you even get to the mixing? You know, it was very interesting.
Yeah,
and
bro.
frustrating.
So exactly, how long did it take for you to figure everything out?
I think but I think also because I really like getting into like stuff and knowing it. You know?
Yeah,
so
of course.
I spent like probably after a couple of songs, bro, like maybe a month. I was really getting a grasp of how things work, and also I had friends that already had experience with it. The producers have the biggest, they know the software. Okay. Like
so they kind of mentored you.
Yeah. So they actually managed to help me bridge the gap and get presets as well, because sometimes you want to mix, but you don't want to start from scratch. You actually demotivate yourself sometimes. So yeah, the presets actually helped. Just whole preset. Sounds let me just tweak this. It's good. So yeah, I'd say about a month, bro. Like a month to really get, but
you were locked in.
A month to start recording myself and sending it to someone, but to mix or whatever.
That took a while.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Okay, so let's move on to what you do with the product once you're done with the mixing and whatnot. Tell me about your greatest experience on stage, bro.
Greatest experience on stage. Actually, like we had. I don't know if you guys know Republic 94. They used to have a club situation there in Vaal.
It sounds familiar, bro. I won't lie to you. It sounds familiar, but let me just say no.
Yeah.
Let me just say no.
So by there, probably same street as 086. No, not what's this?
086.
No. South Point, Blackburn or something.
I do see it. Okay.
Yeah. So they had this event. I was still a student anyway. UJ Vets party, whatever thing.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy who owned who was running the UJ page actually hit me up.
Okay.
Saw some of my music, whatever, and I was still working with like TboydaFlame, whatever stuff.
Okay.
So I was like, hey man, and he was gonna go DJ there. He's like, yo man, you should definitely pull up and just play with your homies, perform a set, whatever.
Okay.
Dope. So yeah, knowing me, I was okay. Again, that was my first ever performances in front of
thousands of people.
Yeah. So yeah, when we did that, it was really dope because I didn't expect the reaction because and it hit me at that moment. I was like, oh yeah, man, right. It makes sense because you're actually marketing your music to students and
of course
mostly students. Yeah. So actually was dope. So yeah, that experience was dope. So I performed a few songs, like 3 songs with my friends. So I had performance anxiety. We got there.
Damn, I like that you said that. Okay, continue.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. We had fun. If anything, I think I was just. I think at that moment I realized maybe it's also good to like maybe prepare prior to on stage. Yeah, just a
little bit.
Because I mean, like you don't have. If anything, you're starting, you're jumping all over stage. You
don't know what you do.
Your energy's just being wasted.
Yeah, you don't know what you do.
So what are we here for? What are we here for?
What are we here for?
Yes. Swear you don't know what you are going to do here. I swear to God, I don't know. I don't know why we are here. You swear? You don't know what you are going to do here? No.
Okay, bro, tell me this day. I can imagine, bro, like going up on stage, standing in front of all those girls, bro. And, like, imagine you forget your lyrics. Imagine you forget your own song, dog. You know, so do you have any, for lack of a better word, I'd call it a ritual or something that you do to calm yourself down? You know, maybe it's like woosah, breathe in, breathe out.
I think because look, there's a lot of things that happen prior to even to performing.
Yeah, of course.
One thing to consider: you're at an event already, so you're probably getting lit. You probably have probably took had a few drinks. So yeah, you're worried about if your homie he's inside the venue yet. You know, there's a bunch of things. But just to calm myself down, it's literally that. I just have to be like sometimes I have to be away from the niggas. It's like, yo man, like,
just leave me alone.
Let me just sit by this corner for a minute and then
but let me give you my opinion.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Also, sometimes it's literally looking at how the audience is because what would happen is if you're gonna perform after another piano set.
Yeah, you know, it's everybody's energy.
So I then look at those things like, okay, fine, maybe it's not a. But if it's not a good time to perform, but if it's your slot, man, you just have to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
of course,
it's like it's whatever, you know.
Let me tell you how it is, bro. For me, I think there's a point like before you start.
Yeah.
There's a point where all those butterflies come up, begin to say, man, what if I mess up and all of that, right? But I'd imagine like going to a corner away from people. That's where the emotions begin to get worse when you're on your own. Yeah,
true. No, that's true. I don't know, man. It helps. It's like going for an exam. You know.
Okay.
I don't know. I felt that having people like tell me what to look at prior to the exam just makes me, it frustrates me worse.
Yeah.
I think being around people in that moment is like, yo, man.
Okay.
You're
just gonna stress me out.
Yeah, right? You're gonna stress me out, dog. Let me.
Okay.
Or someone will tell you, Emma, don't hold the mic like this.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm like, dog.
Shut up, bruh. Have you ever held the mic in your life?
Like that was thing, like I remember this one time. This was prior to that event. There was this intimate type of vibe at the same venue. So they had singers, poets, it was an intimate setup. So this guy, one of my friends was like, yeah, man, go there, you should do this, whatever. I'm like, this looks so. I could hear what he's saying because if you did hold the mic a bit here, there's a bit of they can't hear you properly.
Yeah,
if you hold it too close, there's a lot of
it's gonna be too loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud. So I was like, hey man, I'll figure it out when I get there.
Yeah.
So, but what I do now, actually, even at my setup, I actually have a mic, like
okay.
Like I have a recording mic. And I have a mic
that you hold.
Yeah, like your performance mics, whatever. Just to test out songs.
Cool.
Also slap in the auto tune there just to see how things work. Yeah. It's really dope.
Man.
It's really dope. So man, the performance anxiety is a thing.
Yeah.
But I think it stages as well. I think once you as you get used to it, as you gig more, you actually get used to it. You start to switch off even from people like
of course. And then once you're actually doing it, all that anxiety just disappears.
I mean, and once you're there, you're like, damn, let's do this.
Exactly.
It's more exciting.
Yeah. Because you're actually seeing how people are receiving you. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You don't know how people are gonna receive you once you get on stage. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I see I don't know if you guys have been to Cotton Fest.
Bro, let me just tell you, we live boring lives, bro.
Yeah.
Club Republic, bro. Let me just put that out there. But bro, it sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and I love that.
No, if anything, if you're hearing what I'm saying, it's literally just I'm keeping my eye on these events that can give me that boost as well as an artist.
I hope you get there, bro.
Because I literally went to Cotton Fest for the first time this year.
Okay.
And I was literally keeping my eye, and I saw prior to the event they do like an open mic thing, right? Like invite.
Okay.
Upcoming artists like, yo man, don't drop a verse, do whatever, then people will vote for you, and then you have an opportunity to perform at a stage, whatever stuff. So I got to see some of those things, but Also, yeah, I didn't take the opportunity as well, which I should have. Honestly.
Yeah, you should, bro. And I thought that you enjoy those kind of opportunities because I also saw on your social media there was a time when you were at sportsing.
Yeah, I was
Jumping on stage.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, that was a this sportsing has this thing every year. Whereby they have a competition put me on. It's collaboration sports scene and Puma as well. So what they do is they look at upcoming artists in the country. So what you're supposed to do is actually submit some of your work, you know, like a link to your music, to your songs, whatever. Even if you're not that big. So yeah, there was one in 2021. There was I think that's when the competition started. I'm not sure. But yeah, 2022, that's when I decided to do my send my stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah. And then they actually liked my stuff. So yeah, I got to the top 30 situation. So yeah, what they do is they do that. They look at all the applicants and they invite them over to their and we did that. So yeah, for us to even get on that stage was just perform your song and then you are judged from that, which. Maybe that's gonna be a bit controversial, but yeah, like I don't necessarily think that's the best way to judge talent, but that's
I get it. What else do I want to touch on, bro? Why do you want this so much, bro? Why do you push so much?
Yeah.
Why are you chasing this vision?
Yeah, actually, I anticipated that question.
Yeah, you have to have an answer to that question.
No, man. I don't know. Like I'm from the hood, like strictly from the hood. From Spokane, Zone 7. So yeah, I didn't initially have dream to be a rapper, an artist, a musician, whatever. I always thought I'd be doing music, but not necessarily
front.
So I went into engineering, whatever stuff. Yeah, so I did that. I graduated in 2021. Yeah, so I got my thing. Yeah, I'm cool, but that's the thing. I think. As I was doing my engineering thing, I don't know, I found myself having to wear 2 hats. And that in itself actually made me question this thing of doing music. Because yes, to answer your question, the main reason I love it, that's one.
That's one. We have established that, bro.
Yeah, I really love it, and yeah, man, and I see I can definitely push this thing even further than what my brain can imagine,
Cool.
But yeah, like if anything, it's the love, and also, bruh, like I just want to get out. I don't like poverty, dog.
You got something to eat up in there? We hungry.
I just generally don't. Like I don't.
That's valid, dog.
So yeah, like I think I see an opportunity, and I like and I think I can monetize off of it. Not just monetizing off it, but I can make it sustainable, dog. Yeah. And I think that's where I'm at. As much as I'm a qualified engineer, whatever stuff I'm doing, whatever, but I think I can still definitely venture into this and make it work. And actually enable me to help more people than I can with what I have right now. I think that's what I saw. I realized, well, with this degree I have, I can help. But I won't be able to help as much as I think as I wanted to. So yeah, that's just it.
I have no problem with that answer, bro.
Yeah.
I have no query. No query at all. So last thing, bro. When you look at your discography, right?
Yeah.
What would you recommend your fans plays to if they are the ones who partake in,
Oh yeah.
Which strain would you recommend they select for your playlist?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah. Think about it for yourself. I'll give you a perspectives fan because I heard your music, right?
Okay.
But I want to hear it from you.
Look, okay. Well, I didn't. Okay. For me, right?
Yeah.
I never thought that people would have to be a bit high to listen to my music.
Yeah.
But now that because even when I make my music, sometimes I have to be under the influence. Most of the time, I have to,
be under.
Yeah, like I just make things work.
So which strain is it, my nigga? When you do it?
I realized that I don't know, indica makes me a bit.
Bruh, that's exactly what I wrote down. I was like this.
It's a bit mellow,
Exactly. Trap soul.
Yeah, type of situation. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like sometimes it's I don't know, it hinders my productivity, you know, to some extent.
Yeah,
because you want to chill, you know, you
yeah,
want to chill, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, sativa is great, you know. The sativa is for me to keep active and still be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I would say a bit of a hybrid. Right?
Hybrid.
Hybrid.
Aye.
Yeah. Hybrid is
Aye.
would definitely sit you up.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay,
Hybrid
bro.
sit you up. Yeah.
Okay, we have like a. Okay, let me ask you this first. Top 5 in SA right now besides Reese and Nasty.
Top 5 SA. Oh, okay.
Rappers.
Dead or alive, right?
Yeah, Dead or Alive is fine.
In order.
Nah, it doesn't have
No, it
to be in
doesn't
a
matter.
particular
Oh, okay.
order.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Reason.
Reason. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ginger Trail.
Okay.
Frank Casino.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, Frank Casino is dope. I know he's quiet.
Yeah, but no, we hear it.
And then I want to say Stogie.
Okay.
But that's my first one. But can I say Stogie slash Ginger Trail?
Ginger Trail.
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you think? Okay, fine. Lyricist Stogie T.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's who you draw most of your influence from.
Yeah. No, he's
amazing.
He's an amazing writer.
Yeah,
he knows that too. You can tell.
And he doesn't care what other people think or what
he's
other people
great,
have to say. So, bro, towards the end, right? We normally allow the crew to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's hear what they got, bro.
Yeah, I think I asked everyone this question. The first one is to every aspiring young rapper, or artist. What would your advice be? Yeah,
to them. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. For me, but I always saw that I get super frustrated when I do like, especially music related stuff, art related stuff. I do stuff and I'm not me. I'm not I'm not myself. I tend to because if at the end of the day, if you're not yourself, you're obviously trying to copy someone else. You're trying to get into a certain bag. You're trying to go with a certain way. It never really works. Either it's gonna leave you empty, gonna leave you feeling some type of way, and that's it. The best way, the best way to get the best output out of yourself is to be you. With the lyrics, with the just be unique, man. I think right now I've discovered like the best way to shoot my reels and stuff like that. And this is just from going. You know what? I know this. I know what I like. I know what I want, and I know what I don't want.
Kamu kika kamu kika anna kamu kika now
And I'm working with my homies, literally my cousins, to actually help me shoot, because it's easier to communicate certain ideas. So yes, to eliminate all that frustration, to eliminate thinking about I need this resource to happen, I need this to be in place for me to do this. Just do me and use what I have to make this happen. And I think that was the best decision ever. Even now, I think even coming here today, I was like, what, I need to shoot something. So when I go to my friend, I have a song ready. Just want to go to the mall and shoot something, type of thing. I think just doing me has made it easier.
I think from our perspective, we really saw your
The passion, bro. Yeah, bro. I know, bro. We respect it. I respect it, bro.
Yeah, so you actually touched on my next question. Are there any new projects that you're
working on? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I dropped a project last year called Crossroads. It was more singing type of thing. Even then, I think to put it together was just like, I had a bunch of songs that I recorded also in previous years. I just want to also build a concept around these songs, because they were, to me, they were great. They were great. So, let me just build songs around these and then make a project. Yeah, that was that. But so I wanted my friends and some of my colleagues advised, man, we should do a deluxe, man. We should do something, because we felt we didn't shoot enough videos for the project, you know. Just, yeah, a lot of stuff. So yeah, right now I was actually working on the deluxe for that project. It's coming together, but I don't know. Like in the process, I thought to myself, maybe it would be a great idea to just get maybe a new project entirely and have something new, fresh. Because you don't want to come with old problems if there were problems, you know, stuff like that, you know, because there could be a reason why it was slept on type of thing, you know. But yeah, like I'm just thinking, but it's sounding great so far. I don't know. I'm
Cool.
just, yeah. Right now I'm on a single run right now. Just that's why I'm trying to shoot videos, do whatever. Just be consistent. Yeah, yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, so my end, it sounded like you made reference to a lot of duality in your life and your process and just what's been going on. I'm sort of curious to hear if, for you, if there are any similarities or very big differences between your career path and what you need to do in order to push that and progress there, as compared to or in parallel to the music
stuff.
and
Yeah. That's a great question. I don't know. I think to the biggest challenge, I think with my music journey as well, it has been that, you know, in that I had to, you know, wear two hats or fit two roles. Because then at some point you have to know what to prioritize. You know? What you see is beneficial at this moment. Maybe it may not be beneficial now. Maybe it will be beneficial in the long term. Is it? Maybe it's not a good idea for me to just abandon it. Let me just do it. Or so yeah. Yes. There's that. So with the music and the work stuff, it's I don't know. Like right now, okay. Let me go into also recording. When I was busy recording the project that I dropped, it was that, you know, there are days whereby I don't know, it will take me a bit longer to tap in just because maybe I was outside the music space for a period, you know. Maybe about 6 months I was there probably doing reports, doing whatever. It's a different world, you know. It requires a certain a different interaction, you know. When I'm in a music space, I can anything can go, you know. I can allow my thoughts to be explosive as I want them to be, or be as chill as I want to be. But it still requires me to be professional. You know, coming here on time, ensuring that, you know, what's this? I submit my songs on time. I pay my producers, or you know, I'm getting paid for my features. You know, that there's literally there is some level of professionality that is required in the music space. And I also realized that okay, at least what's helped me, in order for these hats to not feel as extreme as they are or as they were, I had to blend the worlds together. How I communicate my product um, when I'm at work, I have to communicate it similar way with the music. Because I realize, you know, people take you seriously when you take your stuff seriously. You know, when you when you show the dedication, when you yeah, you know. So yeah, I'm taking lessons from both sides. I'm trying to see how I can keep everything afloat, you know, without abandoning the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if I answered your question, but it's literally that. It's literally I'm trying to. It requires me to micromanage everything, you know. It can be a headache sometimes. Sometimes it feels like I can do this. I can definitely get this going. I can come back from work and be like, yo, let's just get about family, just do this, you know, and it becomes it's great. Sometimes it's difficult because then you have to maintain relationships, you know, like literally your life, you know. Man, I have to call my mother and not look at these 808s, or you know, yeah. So there's a bit of juggling that's required there, but I'll say I'm doing okay. I'm trying. I'm trying, honestly.
yeah, sounds solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ask for this reason. It's unfortunately the reality is that the state of the economy and just the way that the world works for young people right now, it's practically impossible, even if your growth is in a career. It's impossible to sustain your life just on one thing, right?
Yeah.
But in your particular case, you said they're both professional, so I can't really say professional, but your career is very technical, whereas the music side is very artistic. So it's interesting to see that duality, right? And it sounds like it's something that you're noticing any sort of battle in between.
Honestly, because I get I get asked that question a lot. Like, yo, how are you doing this? How are you? But what I like is that I've actually recognized that there are ways. Like even with the actual mixing, you know, I'm an engineer. There's certain things that I learned. I was like, where do I apply this? I don't know where does this go. But I don't know, having played with the software and I see, oh, well, I actually see where this is going. And actually, even with the, because I'm obviously I'm a vocalist, I'm a lyricist, whatever. I didn't start off as a mixing engineer, so I had to learn it. You know, I had to bridge the gap. I had to go to YouTube and find out, okay, well, this is how this goes. This is how. So in that process, you know, I think I had a lot of eye-opening moments. Some not nice, like, you know, I can't do this. Like some work I really have to outsource. Like I really have to do, you know, some stuff I can definitely do. Like I've recently got into video editing. You know, just do it myself. It's hectic. It's a hectic process. Because then you realize, oh, my camera was sitting a bit weird last time. No, it's really something else. So yes, man. I think having recognized that I can still be a nerd in this space. I can still be like this. I realize some things require me to be a bit firm. You know, really be a business. Like, I don't know if you can cuss here, like shithead. You know? Like really be that guy. You know, I don't want this. I actually want this. That is I don't think that comes naturally. You know, there's some things I had to pick up, like yo, sorry about that. Yeah, some things I really have to pick up. So yeah, man, it's a lot of readjustment and for the past 2 years actually I was just training as a candidate, you know. So there was a bit of free time. In that it's not a lot that's required from you. You're just required to learn and learn whatever you can learn as much as you can in that period. So I had a lot of time to also work on me and the music, you know, and find footing at work. So, but if anything, it was a journey.
Yeah, sounds hectic. Hectic.
Yeah, man.
All right.
That's still rolling.
Yeah, bro. I've been debating. I wanted to. I'm not sure if I wanna let it slide or if but let me insist.
Yeah.
OG, this is what we normally do at the end of interviews, right? We normally have our artists drop something, snippet, freestyle, But you see, now I believe in equality, so nobody gets a pass. You understand? So yeah, bro. But before you start, I don't know. Do you want me to stay on camera with you?
No,
or do you want me to move out?
it's fine. You can. There's no beat, man.
There's no beat. Yeah. Go acapella, OG.
Acapella.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You can.
Where's my phone? Yeah. Some dropping some bars.
Yeah, I just dropped some bars, OG.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so stoned. I'm Goliath. Sharpening my teeth like I was lost inside a giant. My arrows getting pointy like a thong inside a tie. I guess I'm lost inside this trash and need a treasure for the triumph. Domino effect, I'm kicking rappers on the floor. Friday never panicked, being squirrels to the door. I guess that's why I'm like, lyrical assassin, blood on my sleeves. Slaughter a couple ghosts, now we're gathering sermon needs. Pardon this pension, does not take a lot to draw some attention. Wove them off because I'm stuck in a corner creatively. Felt the necessary, wrote this verse with a couple tweezers, pack of syringes. Leave a blood trails, just rap respectable stitches. Tripping down the neighborhood on cap whenever I'm in my hood, only one from the six. Young with the trunk, the shit resembled an elephant. They're asking if I rain, I tell them the shit's a monsoon. Paradox leaving the cranial, see him all soon. World on my finger, keep it spinning like I'm globetrotting. The foes watching.
Okay,
raps rushing and finish verses to finish forth. Feelings that were bubbling with feelings that I couldn't birth. Can you realize I can't sit with bitch niggas and converse? They probably should convert, keep the Uzi on the vertical. Dude, I messed it up.
That was dope, dog. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah,
I messed it up there.
Nah,
yeah, actually,
easy.
Spitting in public is always gonna bring out some nerves.
Nah, you got it. Yeah, bro. Nah, no stress, no stress. Thank you, bro. That was ChriX, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Please drop your handles, bro. People can find you.
Please follow me on Instagram at Chris_RSA. Chris with an X _RSA, and then same on Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, pretty much.
It's a wrap. Aye. No.
Life on a high, I left across the border. Happiness couldn't fill up the bottle. Now you get tired, cause I'm getting caught up. Even though